Hello, and welcome to the Lead Scholars Academy presentation for orientation. My name is Dr. Stacey Malaret, and I'm going to walk you through some more information about what the Lead Scholars Academy is, how you can register for your LDR 2001 class on day 2 of orientation, and just some more insight about the program and the benefits and how you can make the most of your experience. So we'll go ahead and start with a video that the students put together a couple years ago to kind of showcase what Lead Scholars Academy is from the student's perspective. Hello, and welcome to the Lead Scholars Academy. My name is Dr. Stacey Malaret, and I serve as the director for the program. Lead Scholars Academy offers a 2-year program for incoming first-year students that focuses on academics, leadership, and community service. The mission is to develop UCF's next generation of leaders.
Hey, I'm Chris. I'm a second-year student here at UCF. Behind me is our Lead Lounge, where we have our lead classes hosted every single week. Students are also able to come here 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. to either study or attend social events. Let's go check it out.
Hi, I'm Maddie.
And I'm Sean.
In LEAD, there's always new opportunities to make friends, whether it's playing Wii on Wednesdays in the lounge, going to leadership retreats, tailgating, playing IM sports, or going to movie nights. There's always fun to be had.
We also have a couple of large events too, like Family Weekend, Graduation, Formal, and Leadership Week. It's a great community to be a part of.
Hi, my name is Sydney.
And my name is Michaela.
We're freshmen currently living in the Lead Scholars Living and Learning community. Neptune's a great place to live because it's the newest dorm on campus. You get your own private bedroom and only have to share a bathroom with one other person.
It's close to the pool, gym, and dining hall, and we get to live with all of our friends in LEAD. It also helps with our studies because we're constantly surrounded by people who are just as passionate about class and LEAD.
Hi, I'm Hershey, and I'm a second-year Lead Scholar. Something unique about our program is that it's designed to promote leadership across campus and beyond. You can find Lead Scholars involved in all aspects on campus.
I'm Nicole, and I'm a member of Alpha Delta Pi sorority.
I'm Ross. I'm in Ultimate Frisbee.
Hi, I'm Akila, and I'm the movie night director for UCF's Homecoming.
Hi, I'm Danielle, and I'm in the Honors College.
I'm Avery. I'm a resident assistant.
I'm Cassie. I'm in ROTC.
Hi, I'm Justin Barthel, and I'm a member of the Pre-Professional Medical Society.
And I'm a Lead Scholar.
And I'm a Lead Scholar.
And I'm a Lead Scholar.
Hello, my name is Dr. Jermaine Graham, and I am the Associate Director of the Lead Scholars Academy. If you are an incoming freshman with a passion for service and helping your community, we hope that you will apply to our program. Please visit us at lead.sces.ucf.edu. We look forward to reviewing your application. Hope to see you soon.
All right. So hopefully that gave you a little more insight into what Lead Scholars Academy is all about. So we'll go ahead and start with a PowerPoint so that I can give you some more detailed information about what Lead Scholars Academy is and how to register for that class. Okay, so first I want to talk to you about our Lead Scholars team. So we have lots of people here to help you make sure that your first year here at UCF is a great one. So we have professional staff, we have support personnel, and we have student leaders, and also some graduate assistants. So we'll go into a little more detail with the professional and support staff and grad assistants. Okay, so like I said, I'm the director. Dr. Poisel is the assistant director who focuses on academics. Dr. Cook is the assistant director who focuses on co-curricular programs, which means out-of-class experiences. We also have Natalie Torres, who focuses on our ULEAD programs, which I'll talk to you in a little bit about. Jack Serrero, who is our administrative assistant too. Ashley Wools, who's our GTA, and Vasily Urin, who's our graduate teaching associate. Here's some quick facts about Lead Scholars Academy. So our cohorts tend to be between 200 and 400 students every year. Last year was 232. We're a very diverse program, and we have a lot of high achieving students, as well as you can see from our averages there. We have a really good retention rate, which means that our first years continue to be second years here at UCF. 4-year graduation rate of 67%, which is much higher than UCF, which is in the high 40s. And our students do really well once they get here. Our average GPA was a 3.58 after the first year. We've also had students who have done great things on campus after completing Lead Scholars, including 17 out of the 35 students on the President's Leadership Council, which are the ambassadors for the university for the President's Office and Board of Trustees. About 10% of students are also in the Burnett Honors College, and we do tens of thousands of service hours every year. Okay, so we want you to come in as Lead Scholars and to make a positive change on our community. So we do that through 3 ways. It's our motto. Our motto is to learn, to lead, and to serve. Oops, went forward a couple. Okay, to learn, to lead, and to serve. So we're all about academic achievement, leadership development, and giving back to others. Okay, so our academics, which is to learn, we're going to talk about your Lead Scholars Academy classes. So your Introduction to Leadership course is LDR 2001. There is a link on the resources page on the main LEAD website, which will show you which classes you need to look at in order to register. All of these are face-to-face classes. They are 2 credit hours, and we have them for 1 day a week for about 2 hours. You could choose whichever section you want. However, you need to make sure to only choose from the list that we provide you, because there's other populations on campus who take LDR 2001, like our Leadership Studies minor students or Global UCF students, and they are run a little bit differently. Second semester is Intermediate Leadership. This is LDR 2002. You may be able to register for your Spring 2024 classes at orientation. If you are, go ahead and choose an LDR 2002 class. Your second year is in the 3000 level classes. It's our Advanced Topical section, so you get to choose an area of service that you like the most and spend a whole semester about learning about that section. So, for example, I teach a class focused on service with individuals with special needs and healthcare. But we have other classes like animals, social change through civil discourse. We have spiritual leadership. We have a class just for the peer mentors, all sorts of different subject areas for you to learn more about. And last semester is Capstone. That's where we focus on career development and getting you ready for the next step in your leadership journey. So, like it says, 2 credit hours. It is a graded class. So you will receive between an A minus, B plus, B, C, in the class. The first class is Introduction, then goes into Intermediate. And all of our classes focus on the social change model of leadership, which is the theoretical foundation that we base all of our classes on. And you'll learn more about that. Okay, here's the link for those fall 2023 sections. On page 2, it has our spring 2024 classes. You can only take between sections 1 and 10, so make sure to focus on that. All of our classes are face-to-face. Okay, next is to lead. So obviously in Lead Scholars Academy, we want you to get involved on campus and through our program as well. Lots of different ways for you to do that, through student government, through being a peer mentor, getting involved with Leadership Week, all the student organizations on campus. We help give you the tools in order to be leaders in other organizations as well. Okay, and there are so many different opportunities for you as second years to have full-fledged leadership positions within Lead Scholars. We have a group called the Leadership Excellence Board. This is the group who did your phone interview or Zoom interview and helped look at your applications. We have Lead Students Association, which is kind of like our own student council within Lead Scholars. They do a lot of social activities for our students. We have peer mentors. So in your LDR 2001 class, you will also have a peer mentor. A peer mentor is a second year student who's taking a leadership class on how to be a peer mentor and then doing their service learning in the first year classes. Helping make sure your transition from high school to college is a great one. And also we have Real Retreat counselors, which we'll talk about in a little bit, but that is a 2-day leadership retreat in August. First years also get to do a lot by joining committees, and at Lead All Access, which is the first Friday night at school, will allow you to sign up for all these different committees. Okay, the end was to serve. So all of our classes are service learning designated classes, which means that you're going to be learning about leadership in the classroom, practicing those leadership skills through the community, and then reflecting back on what you've done through papers, presentations, discussions. So it's a really cyclical event. You're learning about leadership, practicing, and then reflecting on it. You can do service wherever you want this first semester. You can go back home and do service. However, we will offer a lot of opportunities through LSA to get involved with community service, either on campus through our Adopt a Pond or through Volunteer UCF. So you will have all the information you need on how to do your community service. Your peer mentor will also set up an event for you. 15 hours is required in the fall and spring semester of your first year to go along with your class curriculum. Okay. So to stay in good standing with Lead Scholars, there are some requirements for you to maintain. First is that first Friday night of school, August 25th, 5:30 to 9 is our tentative time right now. That may change. But this is going to get you more in tune with what Lead Scholars is, because all first years are going to be in the same room at the same time. We'll feed you dinner. It'll be a great time, but you're going to really get in tune with what Lead Scholars is. 2 lead events. These are what I call fundatory events. These are fun but mandatory events to go to. We offered about 60 different options last semester alone. It can be anywhere from, doing a coloring party, or a painting party, or playing Wii U Wednesdays, or having a pizza social, or a Girl Scout cookie taste test, things like that, for you to get out of your residence hall or apartment or home, meet with other students, network, and practice those social interactions, which are so important to gain leadership skills, is to get out and meet people and kind of get out of your comfort zone, but they're fun at the same time. Next is impact events. We offered about 400 opportunities for impact events last semester alone. So these are educational workshops, seminars, speakers that the university has put on. On our main Google Calendar on our website, you'll see all of these events. They're color-coded based on what the event type is. So it could be going to a resume writing workshop, or hearing a guest lecturer speak from the College of Engineering, or going to a study skills workshop on how to study for math classes. Lots of different choices like that. And these are to impact your academic journey. And lastly, the community service hours, which are required every semester by your class and the program. And as I mentioned before, they are 15 service hours during your first semester. Okay, some other opportunities. We have privately endowed scholarships just for Lead Scholars that you can apply for. And in the weekly newsletter, which is called the Lead Scholar Holler, we will send out information about when those applications are open. We have one scholarship which is open in the fall, but the vast majority of them are offered in the spring after we make sure that you have a great GPA in the fall before we disperse money to you. You're going to learn how to connect with leaders. Like I said, we are preparing you for these leadership programs that we hope that you take across campus. Lead Housing in Neptune 157. The deadline for you to apply for this LLC is called the Living Learning Community on the housing portal is June 1st. Our Lead Lounge, which is on the video, which is a great space to go in between classes or just to kind of hang out. We have students in there all the time. Our office is only open from 8 to 5, Monday through Friday. And 3rd and 4th year programs. And we'll get into that in just a second. I mentioned this before, the Real Retreat happens the Tuesday and Wednesday before school starts, August 15th and 16th. You are able to move in early. There is a prorated fee by housing to move in early. However, in the past, they've allowed you to get that waived if you work during regular move-in and help all the incoming freshmen move into their residence halls. They do waivers for the early move-in fee because they need help with the weekend before school starts. And so we are still working on our contracts for August, but once it's all ready, this is the website you'll go to register for that, and is completely optional, but a lot of fun. Living Learning Community, it is in Neptune 157. We have 2 floors. These are single room housing, so it's 4-bedroom, 2-bath per suite. There's a common room that students love to go in, and it's pretty centrally located to the pool in Mural Fields 63 South and the Lead Lounge, which is in Farrell Commons 165. We are right across the sidewalk from 63 South, which is the main cafeteria on campus. So some other exclusive activities, we have all those committees I talked about. We have an athletic committee, a social committee, we have a philanthropy committee, a service committee, we have lead engagement, all sorts of things for you to get involved with. If you want to help with the interviews for the incoming class, you could be on that, help out with open houses, all sorts of different committees for you to join. We do a tailgate before every home football game. So that is fun for you to have a space to go if you want to hang out before the big games. We have socials in the lounge and family weekend activities. So we'll do a family weekend brunch or lunch, depending on what time the football game is, for your families to come and kind of learn more about Lead Scholars and meet all your friends. We also do a formal every year for Lead Scholars. That's the bottom right picture. And we do a special graduation recognition for second years after they've completed the second year of the program. Some other benefits with Lead Scholars: a $200 fellowship every semester. This is dispersed at the end of every semester. It's based on being in good standing the previous semester. So remember those impact events, lead events, service hours, lead all access that's required this semester. If you don't fulfill that, you won't get your $200 fellowship in the spring. Priority class registration. This is something that a lot of our students really love. In October and also next spring, when you're registering for the next semester courses, you'll have an enrollment appointment time, which is earlier than most other students here at UCF. And that's because we want you to register for your lead class and then work your other classes around it. Lead Lounge offers free printing, so up to 20 pages a day. The scholarships, like I mentioned, and the Living Learning Community. And if during your first and second year, you have an interest in continuing on with leadership development, you can join one of our third and fourth year ULEAD programs. ULEAD stands for Upper Class Lead Scholars. We have lots of different programs for you to choose from. Not each one is offered every semester, though. We have the Inspire Women's Leadership Program, Lead with Pride, Lead Out Loud, which is a multicultural leadership development program, Civic Engagement, Global Leadership. We have a program called the Clinton Global Initiative University, which means if you have an idea to make the world a better place, like a social change initiative that you want funding for and more mentoring on, you can apply for this program and receive that. The Virtual Leadership Academy, 8 modules that is on Canvas as a 0 credit course. You can learn more about leadership that way. We offer something called Leadership Lab as a ULEAD program, which is more a foundational course or advanced course, and a study abroad trip to South Africa. Dr. Poisel is one of the faculty members that takes students on that study abroad trip every May. So you would take a leadership class in the spring and learn about how to be a leader abroad, cross-cultural competencies, other service initiatives. You would actually be doing a service project when you're over there in South Africa. And then 3 weeks in May, you'll be on your way to South Africa with Dr. Callahan and Dr. Poisel. All right, so that is it for me. We have a pretty active Instagram, so if you want to follow us there. We also have a GroupMe where a lot of announcements and questions and answers are posted. Feel free to join us on our GroupMe. This is for the incoming group who's going to be first years and second years, the 2023-2024 cohort, and also second years who just completed their first year. I recommend joining that GroupMe and you'll stay up to date with everything that is Lead Scholars. Probably not a lot going on this summer because it's not very active in the summer, but definitely in the fall. But this is a good place for you to go if you have questions and want to hear from some rising second years. on those answers. All right. Lastly, if you haven't turned in your commitment paperwork, please do so. You can either scan it or take pictures of it and email it to us at leadscholarsacademy@ucf.edu. And the $125 fee that goes to fund all these great LSA events that I talked about before. You can either send us a credit card authorization form, or you can do a PayPal request or check or cash. So while you're here at orientation, I hope you or your family comes by, checks out our lead lounge in Farrell Commons 165. Like I mentioned, we are there 8 to 5. We will also be tabling at every freshman orientation at the end of day 2, where you're going after registration. There's a great student showcase where you're going to be able to see tables from a lot of different offices and departments on campus, and we're going to be tabling there. So please stop by and say hi to us. If you have any other questions, you could just give us a call, 407-823-2223. Or like I said, you can email us at leadscholarsacademy@ucf.edu. We hope you have a great orientation, and we hope to see you soon. Have a great day.